Hey guys, welcome back to my channel to be accountable. It's your boy Mohamed. If you haven't already done so, you know the drill. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Man, I know. It's been forever. Yeah. I don't know. Why am I back today? Man, well, you know, I've been gone for a minute. I've been doing a lot. No, I haven't. No. I've been back and forth between doing a lot and doing a little, traveling, not traveling, being depressed, being not depressed, and it's just kind of just so much bouncing back and forth between mental states where it starts to feel kind of overwhelming to do this. And I think what drew me to make a video today is somebody was asking me about my YouTube channel, or no, we were having a conversation about something over text. And then I was going to mention that like I did YouTube, and like what got me off guard was that I was gonna say I had a YouTube channel rather than I do have a YouTube channel. Um, and that resonated with me for the rest of the day because then it made me think, damn, is this what they mean by, when you get salaried or when you get a salary job, you slowly just kind of give up dreams or slowly kind of give up the side things that you want to do? Because I was looking around and I was just like, I have a podcasting station set up. I have like a ring light that somebody got me for my birthday like a couple years ago, and and I haven't really recorded anything or even tried to make a podcast episode in months. Bordering on like over a year actually for the podcast stuff. And I thought about it and I was like, damn, am I just giving up on stuff? Like slowly you just find yourself not doing those things anymore. And it's not that like I spiraled into some kind of like time where I'm not doing anything anymore. It's more like my priority kind of shifted where I started focusing more on relationships, like trying to get married. I started focusing more on my 9 to 5 because I just realized that, I can't really be disjointed from my work where I'm just doing something I don't particularly enjoy. It has to be aligned to my personality. Otherwise, I'm gonna be depressed as fuck every day when I come in. So that's kind of what I started focusing on, and then shifting towards like doing my resume business stuff. And even on that, like, y'all know me, my consistency was lacking a little bit, but I'm still doing things and making sure that at least I do my bare minimums. Because if I'm not doing that, then nothing's actually happening in the background. Um, so I think maybe this video is just useful for me in just getting back in the groove of things. You can choose to watch or choose not to watch. It's more for me and my own accountability to put myself out there to say, like I uploaded something, so maybe this will help me kind of get the ball rolling and then upload again. And the thing is, it's not that there's a lack of ideas there for whatever reason. I think I just haven't been recording them. Maybe I got dejected off of the idea that not enough views were kind of coming in, or maybe that like I needed to improve something that I wasn't improving, or that I need to maybe learn some kind of video editing or outsource that. But it gets so overwhelming having to balance a million things at the same time and not having any real kind of help. It's difficult. It's difficult when the people that are around you don't have the same goals as you. And you don't even realize how just over time other people's goals become your goals. If you surround yourself with people like long enough, that's what you kind of become. So I'm realizing, damn, did I just settle for the first good thing to kind of come in my life after a lot of struggle? Or is it something that I need to kind of get jogging, get moving again? And it always starts off with like, physically and then mentally, and then afterwards everything else follows. That's why they say going to the gym is so helpful. Because I realized I had to stop doing that. Because I do work out from home, but at the same time I don't do like the same level of workout or intensity that I do when I'm around other people that are working out, because that in itself is also very motivating. You can have intrinsic motivation, but for me, I find that I'm not going to challenge myself as much when I'm home, because like I'll just go by my own perceived limits, versus when I see somebody else and I feel like I need to show out a little bit more, I do tend to go more over whatever it is that I had initially set out for myself. So I'm trying to do that a little bit more. But that's sort of where I've been, guys. That's where I've been with things. Um, and I think I'm just like not in a place to punish myself for it anymore. It's more like I'm taking things day by day. I'm gonna just do things as I do things, and I don't want to come on here every time and come up with like some empty promises. I'm gonna upload on XYZ dates, or I'm gonna keep doing this, and that. When I don't really know that, like I can only really urge myself to do so, because what I'm realizing is the more I keep overwhelming myself with things I say I'm gonna do, and then I'm the type of person who tries to fulfill my word. So if I don't fulfill my word, then I start to feel really bad about myself, and I start feeling really bad about having made that promise or said that thing, because it's not coming together in the way that I wanted to. So like I just tend to be very overwhelmed. So now I'm just trying to be doing it as I do it. I'm gonna upload when I upload. But like I am obviously trying to be more consistent, but I'm not gonna say that this is exactly my cadence or this is exactly this. You could just maybe start to expect that once you see some consistency out of me. And I think that in itself is a version of accountability, just to not just say a bunch of stuff and not follow through, but also, being a little bit more forgiving with yourself, with myself, when it comes to putting out content, being somebody, because it gets overwhelming. Like, there's an idea of having to be financially successful, having to be mentally successful, having to be spiritually successful, having to be like balanced in every single aspect of life, while kind of always putting that entire onus of all those things on yourself or on me, where I need to be something for everybody else, and then I'm finding that I'm being nothing for me. And I think for me, just it's hard not to be around people. Yeah, because I really thought I was introverted. I think after moving to Chicago, I realized I'm definitely not that introverted. I have introverted tendencies, but like I get energy from people. I like to be around people. It's not as exhausting or draining as I had initially thought. It's only exhausting and draining when it's around people who have absolutely zero self-awareness, and they're always just kind of taking your energy from you, because they're always talking and it's always about them and it's always this and that. Anyway, this is just a bunch of incoherent thoughts. I'm probably going to come back and edit this video later, or just leave it as is. But like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Yeah.